Guruji, the more and more we think of behavior and spirituality, I don't know why I get confused that whether spirituality is equal to virakti and what is the difference between the two?
Yes.
Because every time we are thinking about the other, which is a good thing, of course, but then if we have to give in to the others all the time, is it not equal to virakti?
No, these are five. The Virakti word comes from this Virag. Virag is there, and Vairagya, which is called. So Vairag root is that which is not rag. So there are five things which we call Ashmita and Agyan, that is, then Rag, Dvesh and Abhinivesh. So first thing in that Rag, Dvesh, from that should not be there. So these five things should not be there. So that is for evolution. Now when you put in a certain situation, if those things stay with us, that Rag, Dvesh. So when we are not meeting the desired behavior from the other side and we give in, being little more magnanimous, you say, or whatever reason, we somehow give in. So then it leads to detachment. It is not positive. It is mostly the purport is negative, because that is not done gleefully. Happily it is not done. It is like there is no choice but to do this. Same thing when it is done gleefully, if we reach to that stage, then it is Vairagya. Somebody is behaving with us the way somebody is behaving, still we are happy about it. Then that is real Vairagya. Here we are seeing this is a person. See, there are stages of seeing people. First stage is seeing all the avibhakta vibhakteshu. That means all the divisions you are seeing only one. Then you are seeing different. That okay, everybody is part of that. So you have come one step down. So if it is done from the first step, that you are seeing only the same, what you are seeing inside you, that you are seeing into the other. So if you are happy, you are seeing that happiness in the other also. Now, as I said earlier, that if somebody's vibration of unhappiness is more powerful than your happiness, then it may overpower you and your happiness or gleefulness may not stay. That requires sadhana. So if we evolve and reach to that stage that where happily we can give in, then it is evolution. Then it is Vairagya. Because that Vairagya is inside, it is not vis-a-vis somebody. It is already, it's become your attribute. Wherever you go, you will be like that, irrespective of whether X behaved with you or Y behaved with you. You have become happy in all situations, and that comes as a cost. I must say that, because when you evolved, you have to take so many things in your stride. You have to become more resilient, and there are techniques. Slowly with sadhana they come, that you can just clean that person also and try to make him also more or her also receptive in that sense, happily, that they feel, oh, it was good. So many instances, that's why I keep saying people keep noting and writing. Small incidents change things. In somebody's life, when somebody was thinking just different things about you, but once he or she meets you, he talks to you, stays with some time, his perception or her perception is changed. Not about you, about herself or himself also, because of the association, for the better. So we keep writing, so this instance happened, that means this is working. So we are trying in Sahaj Smriti Yog to bring that to life, spirituality, that people do not keep thinking that it is the thing of yore, it is the thing of books, it is things for rare people. No, it is every day, every moment reality. So vairagya is not that. So the right way to approach it will be that involve yourself totally with the world, that this moment is whole life. There is nothing beyond this moment, neither before nor after. This is the total me at this moment. And still do not forget who you really are. What is your real relationship? That should be the bedrock. That should be the ground on which everything else is playing like a play. So whenever you need any power, any help or anything, it will come from the source. Because the screen you do not forget. If you involve with the world in such a way that you forget the screen on which the world is playing, then we get in wrong way involved. So detachment comes only when the attachment is deep. That is what people have to understand. Your attachment with the screen or yourself should be such deep that everything automatically becomes play and detached things. So you will not feel that pinch then. You will rather overcome by compassion, that what can I do for this other person, because the same struggle is going on the other side also. But I am seeing inside me, other side is also craving for the same happiness, same peace, but somehow gone wrong. So if I am bestowed with that kind of thing, with sadhana or grace or whatever, and that let us distribute it with open heart, try to become means for that for the others. So sadhana is always inside thing, that our happiness should never be lost, and that stays only when the true knowledge stays. And true knowledge is that existence is eternal. By dint of that you are also eternal, but with that relationship. So if we remember that, it will be easier to deal with outside world, right? How to bring about, how to stay connected to that all the time. Sote jagte, every time we are with that. So the world will keep playing that way. Anytime any wrong thing you meet, you will remember, so what, this happens in life. People are not evolved to that extent. You don't say these things, but you realize in a flick of a moment that, oh, here something needs to be given. The world in any way is give and take. You give something, you take something. That's how it keeps moving, and that keeps our egos also in right place. When we see, that's why this was devised, that most knowledgeable person will go and ask alms, please give me something to eat, so that he is humiliated enough, he has become humble enough, and he has given other person a chance to be giver, because everybody wants to be giver. They may not know, but that is inside everyone. They want to be giver. Nobody wants to be seen as takers. So even everybody who's attended, they'll go and ask, please give me something. So he said, what? I have given him so much money, so much food, and instead here in what you call in exchange, what he has given? Few words only. But when they evolve, they realize what is the value behind that, what has been given.